What if I told you there's a new type of computer, not just faster than the one on your desk, but one that could solve problems we once thought were impossible? This isn't science fiction. This is the dawn of the quantum age, and big money is starting to flow in. Recently, one company, Quantum Computing Inc., just secured a massive $200 million investment. This isn't just a win for them, it's a massive vote of confidence in a technology that could redefine everything from medicine to finance. Today on the Wealth Algo, we're diving into this $200 million bet and the explosive growth of the quantum computing sector. Before we get into the money, let's quickly break down what quantum computing is. Your laptop or phone uses bits, which are either a 0 or 1. It's a binary system. Quantum computers, on the other hand, use qubits. Thanks to the weird and wonderful principles of quantum mechanics, a qubit can be a 0, a 1, or both at the same time. This is called superposition. This allows quantum computers to process a vast amount of information simultaneously. They are not here to replace your everyday computer for browsing the web, but to tackle massive, complex problems that would take a classical computer millions of years to solve. Now, let's talk about the big headline. On June 23, 2025, Quantum Computing Inc., or QCI, announced it had raised $200 million in a private placement from institutional investors. This is a huge deal for a company in such a cutting-edge field. QCI isn't just any quantum company. They specialize in integrated photonics and quantum optics with a focus on creating accessible and affordable quantum machines that can operate at room temperature. This is a key differentiator, as many quantum systems require extremely cold temperatures to function. The company plans to use this massive influx of cash to accelerate their commercialization efforts, look into strategic acquisitions, and for general working capital. Interestingly, the day of the announcement, QCI stock actually dipped. This is likely due to investor concerns about share dilution from the new stock offering. However, this capital injection gives them a significant war chest to innovate and compete in this incredibly capital-intensive industry. Following the deal, the company's total cash position is expected to be over $350 million. QCI's funding is not happening in a vacuum. It's a reflection of the explosive growth across the entire quantum computing sector. The global quantum computing market was valued at around $885.4 million in 2023 and is projected to skyrocket to over $12.6 billion by 2022, boasting a compound annual growth rate of nearly 35%. Some forecasts are even more bullish, predicting the market could reach over $16.4 billion by 2024. Investment is pouring in. The first quarter of 2025 alone saw over $1.25 billion invested into quantum computing companies, more than double the amount from the same period the previous year. This surge is driven by a few key factors: technological maturity, enterprise interest, and global competition. Businesses and governments are racing to be leaders in this strategic technology. Pause for transition. So why the hype? What can quantum computers actually do? The applications are what's driving this massive investment. We're talking about drug discovery, simulating molecules to create new medicines and materials in a fraction of the time it takes today. Financial modeling, creating far more accurate risk models and optimizing investment strategies. Artificial intelligence, supercharging machine learning and solving more complex AI problems. And cybersecurity, developing new unbreakable encryption methods. This technology has the potential to create over $1 trillion in economic impact by 2035. As investors, this is a space you'll want to watch. So how can you get exposure to the quantum revolution? First, you have the big tech players. Companies like Google, Microsoft, and IBM are heavily invested in quantum research. Second, there are pure play companies. These are companies focused solely on quantum computing, like the aforementioned Quantum Computing Inc., ticker QUBT, and IMQ. Finally, there are ETFs. For those who want broader exposure without picking individual stocks, there's the Defiance Quantum ETF, ticker QTUM, which holds a basket of quantum computing and related technology companies. A word of caution, this is still an emerging and highly volatile industry. It's a high-risk, high-reward play, but for those with a long-term vision, the potential is undeniable. The 200 million bet on Quantum Computing Inc. is more than just a headline. It's a clear signal that the quantum future is arriving faster than we think. We are on the verge of a technological leap that could reshape our world. What are your thoughts on the quantum computing boom? Let me know in the comments below. And as always, don't forget to like and subscribe to the Wealth Algo for more deep dives into the technology that's shaping our future.